I mail ordered one of the cheapest custom wheelchairs from the US to the UK. How did it go? Well, you're about to find out. Hello, my wonderful friends, and welcome back to another video. One of my favorite kinds of videos because this is a mobility aid review video. You may remember in one of my previous episodes of Disability News that I told you about NotAWheelchair launching their Paradox wheelchairs, which are custom wheelchairs for around $1,000. That may seem expensive, but actually in the world of wheelchairs, that is very affordable. So you may know back in 2022, I got this wheelchair custom made, and I will leave all the links to that video there. Now, this wheelchair was around £6,000. So when you put that into perspective, that is a lot of money that you could save on one of these chairs. What's great about it is that you can get rid of all of that red tape. You don't have to go through insurance, you don't have to go through wheelchair services, you don't have to get approved by a doctor, straight to the source and get your own wheelchair. So after a few months of producing these wheelchairs, Zach decided to open it up to the rest of the world, and he contacted me to use me as a bit of a guinea pig to see how the process works. So in this video, you're going to see me measuring and configuring my wheelchair, receiving and unboxing my wheelchair, and reviewing my wheelchair. When I was configuring my custom chair, I found the process so easy. As you know, I am dyslexic and I really do struggle with a lot of things, but I loved the way that this was really visual, and I could also take the measurements off my current wheelchair, so it made the process really easy. This chair fits me absolutely perfectly. There's not one thing that I would change. So for me, it was really easy to do these measurements. However, if you are purchasing your first wheelchair or you're unsure about the measurements, then the team are on hand to help you, or you can also go through an occupational therapist as well. Oh, this is quite exciting. It's been a couple of weeks and I have got the drawings through of my chair that they are building for me. So I'm gonna have a look through them and check that everything is okay. Looks pretty cool to me. Whoa, there's a lot of numbers. I'm not good with numbers, guys. So I might have to get Sean just to check over this. But it's great because it gives you an idea. This is like a scale drawing of what your wheelchair is going to look like. So you can make sure that it's like what you have sent kind of matches up. And also I think that when they get it, if you've got a measurement that's like really wrong, then they will contact you to kind of say like, are you sure you've got those numbers the right way around? But so far, that looks pretty cool to me. There were some awesome added extras that you can add to your chair. They've got frog casters. You can add a lap stacker, which I highly recommend. I use it multiple times a day. It's such a good investment. And you can also change the shape of your frame as well. However, what I wanted to do is I really wanted to keep the cost as close to $1,000 as I possibly could to make this a fair test for you guys. Honestly, I think the hardest thing about choosing this wheelchair and configuring it was choosing the color, because they say to you, you can have any color you like. Okay, on the website when you're configuring it, it will just have a few handfuls of colors, but afterwards, once you place the order, you can choose any color, you thousands of colors. And mine was Lululemon water bottle pink. Let's see, how close was it to Lululemon water bottle pink? Okay, it's finally here. We've got one big box and one smaller box, which I think is probably the wheels. This is very exciting. Let's go Sean now. We'll do this one. We'll do this one first. Do the big one first. Hang on, let's go in. Let's dive in. Oh! Look at that colour.
That is pretty close.
Like, yeah. Take it out. Take it out.
And then I'll get rid of it.
Oh my, that actually, I wasn't expecting it to be, I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't, like when you see it, it looks even nicer than I thought it was going to look, honestly. They look, on first impressions, it looks really cool, doesn't it? And we've got like eagle brakes in here.
If there's anything wrong with the measurements, that's on us. Right, let's get the wheels out.
Not the heels.
Wheels.
The wheels. Oh, they're light.
It's really light.
Oh my god, look at that. It's wooden. They're wooden push rims. There's not much in it at all. Let's see, aren't they? To pull the backrest back, sometimes you have a wire here, but it's got this here. Pull it. There you go. And it goes down. Because I thought this would be quite a good chair to take when we're travelling. So you can push me. Or Daisy. Okay, let's transfer in. Let's see, actually. It feels like my legs are like a bit wobbly. And it feels really comfortable. Really comfortable. And the backrest, oh god, the backrest is so comfortable. Can you move this one out of the way?
You get some footage of the two together. Like,
yeah. Hey.
How's that feel?
It's good, it's good. It's really, as I said, the backrest is super duper comfy. I do feel like...
I love the push rims.
Yeah. It looks really cool. It feels really nice. We'll have to go and try it out and about and see what it's like. What do you think? Oh, it's coming on the inside! Oh,
don't,
contact!
Don't.
We got contact!
Don't click it.
Alright, let's see how close it is to Lululemon water bottle pink. This is the colour that I wanted. Let's see.
That's pretty close.
That is really close. I'm really happy with this colour, and I wanted it matte, just like the water bottle as well. So yeah, I would say that's...
I think, they've done a good job there.
Yeah, considering they didn't even have the water bottle. Yeah.
I think it's a pretty much thumbs up, isn't it? But
yeah, I think it is great. I think definitely check and check again, and make sure you get your measurements right. I think we went wrong on the length.
We'll have a deep dive, Jem. A deep dive into like...
So where we went wrong.
Yeah.
But the measurements that we did get right feel great. Like the seat width and the seat length is perfect. The
height is right.
Height is perfect. The backrest is better than this one. I'm actually considering getting a new backrest for this one now. The wheels are amazing. I love these wheels. The push rims feel really comfortable on my hands. They're slightly ergonomic, probably not as ergonomic as the Herbalife, but they still feel really comfortable, not like the old-fashioned.
And most importantly, Jem, they look cool.
That's the most important thing. I want to look cool. It might not work very well, but I want to look cool.
They're a talking point, aren't they? People are going to go, oh my god.
They're a conversation starter, aren't they, Sean?
Yeah. OMG.
Yeah. It's
mahogany rims.
And on that bombshell, my friends. Yeah. Oh look, I've got the brakes. These lovely Eagle brakes. These, I love these brakes.
Yeah, they're really good.
I think these were an extra, but I'd highly recommend these. They're definitely worth it.
Do you feel like you could just literally go out in this though and be quite comfortable and confident in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Even though we got some of the measurements wrong in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it feels super comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Cool. It does.
Awesome. Looking at everything, it looks really good.
It does. Yeah, really happy. For $1,000.
All right, and do price comparison.
Yeah.
This to that.
I mean, like that's £6,000. That's heaps.
Honestly.
Shauno, the weight test.
We're going to do the weight test.
Hey, bend the knees.
This is the best way to do it, actually.
Is it? Oh!
Well, I think we can see which one's heavier.
Like by how much?
Not a hell of a lot. 14.8 kilos.
14.8, okay, cool.
That is my weak arm.
Overall, I am absolutely stoked with this chair, and the build quality, absolutely amazing. Couldn't get over the wheels. The wheels are just so light, it's incredible. But yeah, on the whole, this is amazing. Who is this chair for? I would say one of these chairs is an entry-level chair. It's great because it is fully adjustable, so if you need to change any configurations as your mobility changes or your confidence changes in your chair, then you can configure it to aid that. Also, I think this would be perfect for someone who wants a secondary chair to go traveling or have as a spare chair if anything was to go wrong with your everyday chair if that's something that you're able to do. The backrest on its own I think is fantastic. It's so comfortable. If you haven't heard of NotAWheelchair, it was founded by Zach Nelson, who is a YouTuber on a channel called Jerry Rig Everything, which he sometimes does alongside his wife Cambry, who is a fellow paraplegic and wheelchair user. They first developed the Rig, which is an all-terrain power mobility device. Then in 2024 they launched Paradox wheelchairs, and if you want to learn more about them, then you can click and watch the video here. Now, if you are watching from outside the USA and you want to mail order your own Paradox wheelchair, then you need to contact them first and they will let you know what the shipping costs will be. Once they do that, the shipping times and build times for these chairs is around 6 to 8 weeks. But yeah, honestly, I'm stoked with it. I think it is amazing. Let me know what you think down below. Are you tempted to try one of these? Have you got one of these, and how do you get on with the Paradox wheelchair? I hope you've enjoyed this video and you have found it useful. If you do end up getting a Paradox chair from watching my video, make sure you let Zach know that you've seen my video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then I think you'll enjoy this video, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye!